Hey friends, and welcome back to the Reddit Rainbow. Y'all, I hope your day is going well today. One of my old roommates just got married, and I came across a roommate story. Grab your vibes and your delights, and let me read this story to y'all. All right, so I found this post in Oh No Consequences, but this title is Why My Roommate Didn't Help Me After I Tried to publicly humiliate her to the others' roommates. Cool. Okay. Got it. Understood that. Not really. But here's the original, which is, am I the asshole for not giving my roommate a tampon and telling her she can no longer use anything I own? This is such a stupid post, and I'm still so embarrassed and flabbergasted that this even happened to begin with. For context, I, 25 female, live with roommates. All are female, and they were roommates. We've all gotten close in the 2 years we've lived together, except for one roommate. We'll call her Emma, 23. It's not that I dislike Emma, but we've never meshed as well as my other roommates have. The other day, Emma called us all out to the living room where she was folding her laundry. She held up a pair of underwear and asked if it belonged to any of us, and I recognized them as mine, so I said yes. I apologized for the mix-up, and she immediately started yelling at me about how disgusting I am and how she wanted to do bad things to herself after touching them. What the fuck? About how disgusting I am and how she wanted to light herself on what the fuck after touching them. Since I live with all girls, this happens all the time and none of us ever get weirded out by it. I can't even begin to count how many times someone's bras, socks, underwear, etc. have gotten mixed with my laundry by mistake. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I realized that they were actually a pair of old monthlies that I had. I cannot stress this enough. Minor stains on them from years ago when I first got my first monthly. Emma again decided to loudly announce how gross she thought I was and how I should be ashamed for not throwing them out, and tried to get my other roommates to look and join in on her outburst. And she's 23 doing this? Thankfully, I live with some awesome girls, so nobody even batted an eye, despite me being absolutely horrified that someone I live with would do something like this. Everyone was quick to reassure me that it's no big deal and that it happens to all of us. They tried to tell Emma to chill out, but she wasn't having it. She just went to her room and slammed the door. For the next week, Emma didn't speak to me. She would loudly talk to all of our other roommates with no problem, but the minute I tried speaking to her, she would just walk away. A couple days ago, I was laying in bed and Emma was the only other person home. She knocked on my door, and when I opened it, she sheepishly asked me for a tampon, saying she woke up from a nap and she messed up her shorts. How ironic. I laughed and told her no. Oh, I didn't have any left. Oh. I was like, dang, man, that's rude. I didn't have any left, and I knew our other roommates had some somewhere, so it's not like she had nothing. Dang, okay. Yesterday, bro, I was finna be like, you savage, old man, okay. But anyway, so yesterday, she asked all of us if she could borrow a shirt because all her clothes were in the wash. We all said no, and I even said that I wouldn't want her to light herself ablaze after touching any of my nasty things, and she rolled her eyes and gave me a half-assed apology, and I told her I don't want her touching or borrowing my stuff if that's the way she acts around a natural bodily function that she also goes through. Thank you. I was about to say, dang, that's crazy. Now there's this weird passive-aggressive vibe every time we're in the same room, and I'm wondering if I should just apologize or not. I talked to some friends, and they said I've got nothing to apologize for, but I'm wondering if I overreacted. So am I the asshole? I mean, are y'all gonna be living together next year? Because if so, then yeah, you might need to talk about it now. But also, I don't think you should be apologizing, but I do think y'all need to talk about it. I don't know about y'all, but every month, about a week before my monthly begins, you know what I'm saying, I am just inconsolable, I'm emotional, I'm moody, you know what I'm talking about, I'm just no fun to be around, it feels like, even though, but I always like, slap myself, and I'm always like, oh, okay, this is why you're acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wonder if that's what was happening. And maybe this is like, maybe she's not aware that's what it is. I kind of want to know, but I'm also not going to make excuses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that was super messed up. She tried to embarrass her. She tried to get people to embarrass her. And also, that was really misogynistic of her. Like, it's just a monthly. Like, it happens, like, goodness. All right, so the OP wrote an edit. So some people, since so many people are seemingly so fascinated by my so-called impossible pair of underwear that are over 10 years old, let me just say this here instead of saying the same thing 10 times over in the comments. My mom got them for me when I was like 14, and they ended up being way too big for me, so I only wore them in the times of desperation until recent years. Never thought I'd have to explain my underwear to hundreds of strangers on the internet, but there's a first time for everything, I suppose. All right, edit 2, and I woke up and checked this for the first time in almost 9 hours, and y'all realize how creepy you sound. This went a little crazy. All right, y'all, I'm gonna stop right there because it starts getting weird. Like, people start really like zeroing in on the fact that she has like messed up underwear from whenever she had her monthlies when she was younger. But like, I think if you have a cycle, you know what I'm saying, everybody knows that there's just like that one uber comfy pair of panties that you wear that not only makes you feel like safe, these are okay to mess up, but not only that, but also it's just like most of the time that pair of underwear is like really well worn in, it's really soft, it hugs your body just right, even with the big pads on, you know what I'm saying? So like, everybody has like that pair of pants, whether they're like messed up or not, that is designated for that time of the month. And I think a lot of people in the comment sections were like saying that, but a lot of people are just like horrible trolls and have to be so edgy. But anyway, I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts. I appreciate y'all so much. That story was crazy as shit, bro. like how, this is why you should always be nice to me. That's all I'm gonna say. I love you guys.